Welcome to Part 2. If you haven't watched Part 1, go back. This won't make sense. If you did watch Part 1, you know the basics. Deny everything. Call them sensitive. Rewrite history. Project your behavior onto them. Trivialize their pain. But gaslighters don't stop there. These next 5 tactics are what break you completely. These are the ones that make you question your sanity. These are the ones that make you stay even when you know you should leave. Let's expose them. Tactic 6. Countering question everything they say. Are you sure that happened? I don't remember it that way. That doesn't sound like something I'd do. Are you sure you're not making this up? Plant seeds of doubt. Make them second-guess everything. Over time, they stop trusting themselves. They start asking you what happened. You become their reality filter. The truth. If someone constantly questions your version of events, even when you're certain, that's gaslighting. Stop explaining. They know. They're just making you doubt. Tactic 7. Withholding. Refuse to engage. I don't want to talk about this. You're being irrational. I'm not discussing this. I'm not having this conversation. You're too emotional right now. They shut down communication. You can't resolve anything. You're left with unresolved pain. Eventually, you stop bringing things up. You stop asking for what you need. Silence equals control. The truth. If they refuse to communicate every time you have a concern, that's emotional manipulation. Healthy partners communicate, gaslighters shut down. Tactic 8. Diverting change the subject. You. You hurt my feelings when... Them. Oh, so we're talking about feelings. What about when you... Now you're defending yourself. You forgot what you even wanted to address. Another version. You. Why did you lie? Them. Why are you always attacking me? You never appreciate anything I do. Suddenly, you're comforting them. The truth. If every conversation about their behavior becomes about your behavior, that's deflection gaslighting. Stay on topic. Don't let them divert. Tactic 9. Forgetting. I don't remember saying that. If I did, I didn't mean it like that. I was stressed. I don't remember. Are you sure I said that? Convenient amnesia. They remember everything you did wrong, but nothing they did. Funny how that works. The truth. If they forget every hurtful thing they said but remember every mistake you made, that's weaponized forgetfulness. That's gaslighting. Tactic 10. Using others. Everyone thinks you're overreacting. I talked to a friend, and even they said you're wrong. No one else has a problem with me, just you. Everyone thinks you're being crazy. They create an army against you, even if that army doesn't exist. Now you feel isolated, alone, like maybe everyone's right and you're the problem. The truth. If they're constantly saying everyone agrees with me, ask yourself, did they actually ask everyone? Or are they just isolating you? That's gaslighting. Gen Z. Specific gaslighting. Gen Z gaslighting looks different. It happens in 1. Text messages. You're reading too much into my texts. It's just texting. Calm down. You're creating problems. 2. Social media. You're stalking my Instagram? Why do you care who I follow? It's just likes. You're insecure. 3. Situationships. We never said we were exclusive. I never said I wanted a relationship. You assume too much. 4. Ghosting, then returning. I've been busy. For 3 weeks. You're being clingy. I don't owe you constant communication. 5. Screenshot gaslighting. That's out of context. You're twisting what I said. You're psycho for screenshotting. 6. Mental health weaponizing. You're being toxic. That's narcissistic behavior. You're gaslighting me. See how they use therapy language against you? That's the new gaslighting. They learn the terms, then weaponize them. The truth. If you need to screenshot conversations to remember what really happened, you're not paranoid. You're being gaslit. If someone uses therapy language to shut you down, that's weaponized psychology. If your gut says something's wrong, something's wrong. Trust yourself. The damage. Here's what gaslighting does to you. You stop trusting yourself. You question every decision. You apologize for things you didn't do. You feel crazy. You isolate from friends who try to help. You accept treatment you never would have before. Because somewhere along the way, you stopped believing your own reality. That's the goal. That's what they want. A version of you that doesn't trust you. So you have to trust them. That's not love. That's not friendship. That's psychological abuse. So now you know? These are the 10 gaslighting tactics used every single day. I didn't teach you this to make you a gaslighter. I taught you this so you can spot one, because someone's using these on you right now. And you thought you were the problem. You're not. Trust your gut. Document everything. And when someone makes you feel crazy, remember this video. Subscribe, be the red flag. Subscribe or stay blind. Your wish.